Vault-Tec Workshop is the 5th DLC for Fallout 4. Now, before you can build your vault, conduct your vault experiments, or rise to the rank of Overseer, you must first discover and clear out Vault 88. Hi, this is Dash from Curse, and we are looking at all the new items and more that comes in the latest DLC from Bethesda.
This is an emergency broadcast signal from Vault 88. Authentication code word, Impish.
Once you reach level 20 or find yourself in the Quincy Quarry, you'll hear a radio signal, a distress call from Vault 88. Follow it to find and clear out the enemies. Now once inside, you'll meet the current Overseer and what is left of the construction crew. She'll give you a quest that opens up the workshop for you. Vault 88 comes stocked with lots of materials in addition to all the junk around to scrap. Bethesda has added icons on items in the workshop menu designated their DLC. The robot for Automatron, Deathclaw for Wasteland Workshop, a boat for Far Harbor, a wrench for Contraptions Workshop, and a vault door for this DLC. Now if you see a plus sign, it means that multiple DLC items are within that category. Vault-Tec items can be built in any settlement, and you can build anything within the Vault 88. You can set supply lines to the vault, and all workbenches within the vault have shared resources. As you explore the rest of Vault 88, there are 3 more areas to uncover and workshops to unlock: North, Northeast, and East. Although you enter in Quincy, once you clear away all the rubble, you'll find another entrance to the vault at University Point. The DLC has you using your workshop skills to unlock new areas, but you must be ready to stop building and defend against all the different creatures you find. Ghouls, mole rats, mirelurks, and more can be found on the other side of rock slides that you scrap. In addition to limestone rubble, which gives you concrete, there is also uranium ore in the rocks that will cause you radiation damage before it is scrapped for nuclear materials. Be sure to have some rad protection available, and power armor won't hurt for a few of the bigger creatures you encounter. Once the beacon has been activated, new potential vault dwellers will arrive and are ready for the screening interview. Depending on their answers and your questions, they may stay in the vault, leave the vault, or get to participate in some fun Vault-Tec experiments. I'm looking at you, Clem.
Wow, a real Overseer. I am so happy to be here.
Equip them with a Vault 88 jumpsuit and a Pip-Boy. Containers at the front of the vault will keep refilling with jumpsuits and Pip-Boys if you need them. Different quests have you building new items and use them to conduct these experiments. Now initially these items will appear under the special menu on your workshop, but after conducting your first experiments, you can find them under Resources, Vault.
Choose the experimental parameters, and let's see how it fares in the field.
The Power Cycle 1000 prototype will provide power as long as a settler is riding it. You can apply negative and positive reinforcement with an attached terminal and the different experiment parameters, but be careful not to blow up the vault.
I'm sorry. I broke your vault. It ain't Nuka-Cola, but the soda's free.
Soda Fountain prototype requires a person to serve the drinks and can set up experiments to add appetite suppressant, mood enhancer, or generic caffeination.
I'm an I run the eye machine.
For Optomachine lets one of the vault dwellers become an optometrist. This requires a lot of nuclear materials to make and allows you to experiment with subliminal messaging, vault monitoring, or improving the eye care of your dwellers. Some of your settlers may not like being exposed to subliminal messages, and it may require a speech check to keep them from leaving the vault.
I don't buy it, pal. Any of it. At least up in the Commonwealth, everyone's up front about trying to kill you or rip you off. Come on, Clem, let's leave. These guys are assholes.
Come on. It's gotta pay out sometime.
Slot Machine can be built and allows you to experiment with the indentured servitude, customer profiling, and lost revenue. Information will be gathered to learn the right win-loss ratio that keeps them coming back but still losing. After just a few tests, I was able to lower the payout to 30% and they would keep pulling that one-armed bandit. Once you have completed a trial for each experiment, no matter the final results, you'll complete the quests and the Overseer will give you a unique item. The Legend of Vault 88 jumpsuit that reduces damage from ghouls by 15%. There are also a lot of new structures and items to build. In addition to looking good, there are 7 items that will give you a boost to one of your 7 special skills. You can only have one boost at a time. Strength is boosted by using the weight bench. Perception is increased when using the Phoropter machine. Endurance is buffed when using the power cycle. Charisma boost comes after getting a haircut at the barber station. Intelligence is increased when you use the overseer's desk/terminal. Agility is buffed when you use the pommel horse. And luck goes up when you use the slot machine. The infrastructure is either domestic in the traditional Vault blue and utility in red. There are hallways, intersections, stairs, windows, and walls in each category, including a transition piece to move from domestic to utility spaces. There are also a section for wide halls. The Vault Rooms section is broken down in 7 different designs. The structures are the same, but floor and wall designs are different to help identify as common, cafeteria, clinic, nursery, overseer, quarters, and security. There's also a section for the atrium with 1 and 2 story structures. Including columns, there is a single stair section and a bunch of railing options. You can also use supports to make a vault on uneven ground. Under structures doors, you'll find a working vault door with no power needed. This is not as big as the one you used to get into the Vault 88, but is modeled after the vaults found in Fallout 1 and 2. Furniture adds a new bed that is nice, clean versions of the bed you can already build. In addition to some new chairs, benches, and booths, there are also clean versions of many of the chairs available. Under the containers, you'll find a nice Vault 88 trunk and rusty version. There are new desks, dressers, lockers, hamper, and stylish cabinets. There are metal shelves and stylish shelves to match your cabinets, and there is an overseer desk, some laminate wood tables, metal counters, and modular desk sets in wood finish of Vault-Tec grey and blue. There are clean versions of a few older tables and cabinets, and under miscellaneous you'll find metal carts, metal sink, toilet, and water fountain. As well as a drink dispensers, this is where you'll find the pommel horse and weight bench for working out and boosting stats. You can also build a clean counter, an ottoman, and TVs. Under signs, there are many construction safety warnings available. There is also a brand new Edotronic under wall decorations misc. There is a Vault Girl and Vault Boy life-size statues. Under decoration, Vault, poster, there are 13 Vault-Tec inspirational posters available in new or distressed condition. There are 16 Vault signs to label your areas as residential maintenance, etc. And there is a light-up version that requires radiant power and regular, non-powered version. There is also a right and left arrow sign. Under decorations, Vault miscellaneous, you can find racks of consoles and 4 types of crates in 5 different colors. And 2 different types of Christmas tree. As for regular misc decorations, you can find a clean jukebox, clean ashtray, clean radio, and clean trash can, as well as new powered speaker and espresso machine. There are 2 new generators, the Vault-Tec reactor, which adds 150 power, and the super reactor that adds 500. There's also a Vault power conduit transmitter and 3 small conduits with a white paint job. Vault-Tec Workshops brings new lights. The wall lights come in white, red, and green, and there are many fluorescent ceiling lamps and 2 fluorescent wall lights. Under miscellaneous power, you can find the Vault-Tec population management system, which also acts as a normal terminal. Use it to manage your settlement's jobs, tasks, and access the VIP tracking system that marks 1 or more of your companions on the Pip-Boy map. There are 3 new guard posts, a control post with stairs, a security desk, and a simple barrier guard post. When they're staffed, they will produce 2 defense each. A barber chair and surgery chair can be found under resources miscellaneous. They require a settler and only conduct business during normal hours. This will allow for free appearance changes, and the barber chair will provide happiness to your settlement as well as charisma boost. There are 3 new achievements added in the Vault-Tec Workshop. Vault Dweller is awarded when you equip a Vault 88 suit and Pip-Boy on a settler. Better Living Underground is given when you unlock all build areas of Vault 88, and Oversight is achieved when you become Overseer. So that's everything we know about the new Vault-Tec Workshop DLC. So good changes and great items available, and the quest was not long, but it gave a great reason to try out all the new things available in the DLC. And even if I did feel dirty after those Vault-Tec experiments, we'll be back on the Commonwealth when the final DLC Nuka World drops in August. Until then, I'm Dash with Cass, and remember, surface never, vault forever. Enjoy the game.
Yeah, just great. It's so great I don't even know what I'm saying.
Neither do I.